Well, whether you are traveling or staying at home this holiday weekend, we have some quick and easy Memorial Day recipes for you.
That's right. We are in the kitchen this morning with Chef Jonathan Goldsmith and Laura Grandin from Recipe Express Catering. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, you kind of started already, so what are we making here?
What we're making is a traditional favorite for Memorial Day, deviled eggs, but we're giving them a little twist to make them a little more gourmet and a wonderful garnish of candied bacon.
Candied bacon.
And the candied bacon is an item that when you make it for your party, people invite you to their party just because you're going to bring the candied bacon.
You said bacon, and I'm excited already.
I know.
Take my money
it's
now.
all about the bacon, but this is extraordinary.
Okay, well, let's figure out how you make this real quick here.
Well, what we like to do is start with a baking sheet, and then we lay out the bacon on parchment paper. That's a really easy way to do it. It's much less messy. Pop it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. Then at the end of 15 minutes, remove the bacon from the oven, sprinkle some brown sugar on the bacon, return it to the oven for another 15 minutes, and you end up with this beautiful candied bacon. It's crisp, it's sweet.
Can I try one just now?
Please do, Adam.
Let me see if it's sweet. Okay, Adam, don't be stingy over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
This is great.
And it's a great little twist on the bacon and eggs. And it's great for a pre-brunch. It's great for a pre-parade appetizer.
Pre-parade, little cocktail party thing going on. Let's say you're going to the Memorial Day parade and you're having some guests over. You serve them bacon and eggs. It's a little twist. And, of course, along with that is the Memorial Day Sparkler.
I like this. This is really cute.
Now, what this is about a little quarter of an ounce of Cointreau.
Okay.
A little Cointreau. And
Just
then
a little.
Just a little. And then we top it off with Prosecco. And we were talking about why Prosecco versus champagne.
Sure.
And Prosecco is, Jonathan, if you'd like to speak about the champagne.
Well, of course, champagne always works for these beverages. Champagne is from a grape from the region of Champagne in France. Prosecco is an Italian grape. We think it's a great American fusion. We've got Italian Prosecco. We've got French Cointreau. We got American orange juice, beautiful berries, raspberries and blueberries.
Red, white, and blue, obviously. You must try that. And then for people that like a mimosa, you can certainly top it off with a little orange juice, which also makes it delicious.
Oh, in it as well.
Absolutely. I'll mix that up for you. You can try that.
Perfect.
Got a little kick to it.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
Now, Jonathan, make sure you tell them about the little surprise at the bottom of that egg.
Absolutely. In our deviled eggs, one thing we like to do to give it a twist, you'll notice we have put a slice of sweet pickle in the bottom. So a lot of people put pickle relish in their deviled eggs. We use a little horseradish with our mayonnaise and mustard and salt and pepper, and then in the bottom we have the pickle. So you top that off.
It's a Memorial Day surprise.
It's a Memorial Day surprise.
You don't know what you're getting until you bite it in.
That's right. The nice thing about that, too, is when you garnish it, you can garnish it with maybe a caper or some caviar or some salmon, and you get that little salty and sweet combination because you've got the sweet pickle at the bottom. It's delicious.
Now, do all appetizers need to be finger food, you think?
I think it's best, especially for ladies when you're dressed and you don't want to, you try to do things in a 1 or 2 bite portion size. I believe that's the safest, and people are comfortable eating that when they're standing up.
People like small bites nowadays, too. You know, they don't want to eat too much food, but they want to get filled up.
And they can eat lots of small bites if they want to.
Yeah, you can eat as many as you want.
It doesn't seem as...
Now, what I'm noticing here is in the eggs, I mean, this is like the perfect consistency, color of the, of the yolk. I always either cook it too long, the egg, so how do you get this consistency, this perfectness?
Well, you know what? That is kind of a mystery question, but over the years I've found if you bring your water to a boil, you submerge the eggs, you allow them to stay in the water for about 7 minutes, pull them out, rinse them in icy cold water. They peel beautifully, and the yolks are really bright and yellow.
So just 7 minutes, and does it matter how many eggs you put into that pot?
I think that's a great question. Also, usually for maybe a couple quarts of water, I'd say about 10 eggs would work really nicely. Bring it to a full boil, submerge the eggs.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
And then the trick, as I said, is I think when they come out of the water is rinsing them in really cold water.
Right. Okay, perfect.
I was just going to say also one thing you'll notice is that Jonathan makes, and I think this is really interesting, a more of a rustic consistency to the deviled egg. And you can do it. You've seen it very smooth and very creamy. This, I think, is just a little more Americana and a little rustic and a little more gourmet.
We like the look. Instead of the piped version,
we
just like them, as Lori said, to be rustic. And then, of course, they have a few scallions in them, too, which gives it an extra pop.
And you got to have the decorations, too, right?
Hello.
It's Memorial Day after all.
And even though you get the decor with the beautiful fresh berries, the little sippy straw
there you go.
makes it even easier to enjoy.
Cheers.
No one else is
Cheers.
joining us in a drink.
There you
Cheers.
go.
Happy Memorial
Happy
Day.
Memorial Day.
Hey, to get a complete list of this recipe and all these dishes, visit our website, myfox28columbus.com, and click on GDC recipes.